Yola channel. You feel me? We got 2K27 first ever complete gameplay. I'm not expecting too much. I have not seen this John yet. You know what I'm saying? I'm a couple hours late, but it's all good. Are we expecting anything from this though? Let's be honest. And also shout out to Lord Savior Jesus Christ. Y'all can see we're obviously live on the Twitch, you know what I'm saying? Wait, no, don't, bro, Eric, stop spoiling, bro. Stop spoiling stuff. All right, I ain't see Jack.
Gameplay
Don't spoil it
breakdown,
for me,
man. So I'm giving it to you a little bit more raw this year. We got the Rucker Park raw gameplay going on while we talk about things, and then I'm gonna cut to specific clips of what we're talking about.
Okay, now let me not get brainwashed, bro. Hold on,
for example. I'm gonna cut to some dunking clips so y'all can see it. But then instead of yapping around the same clips,
wait. Hold on, Chad. Hold on. Is there potential in this?
So like when we talk
Nah,
about
I literally only watched 2 seconds.
To some dunking clips so y'all can see it. But then
why that dribble and dry kind of smooth though?
I'm gonna let some raw gameplay play so that y'all get the best of both worlds. Y'all get clips and y'all get raw gameplay, so you could kind of be your own.
Why does y'all looking slick, kind of smoother
as opposed to, you know, sometimes clips can be misleading in a good or negative way. So I hope y'all enjoyed the video. All I ask is that you drop a quick like. It takes 2 seconds and it's free. Let's get going. With pure green windows being smaller in NBA 2K27, it's going to be more important than ever to get the biggest green window jump shot for your specific build. And more important than with pure green windows being smaller in NBA 2K27, it's going to be more important than ever to get the biggest green window jump shot for your specific build. And NBA
W promo in chat.
So first things first, the biggest thing that we all wanted to know about going into 2K27 is shot contests, right? That was the first thing they talked about in the gameplay review.
Yo, that boy Braun low key. You know what I'm saying? Little.
And to my frustration, and I'm gonna be honest about this, we were not able to change our settings in Play Now, Rucker Park, 2KU, all the stuff the embargo lifted on right now today. While y'all are watching this, we could not change our settings, so we couldn't turn on shot feedback. We couldn't turn off our shot meter.
Bro, see 2K. Why y'all already starting this weird stuff, gang? What you mean? What you mean? We're testing the game out. What you mean we can't turn on certain settings? Like what? That John don't even make no sense. Brother, we trying to test the game out, brother. We gotta see what's going.
It's changed the difficulty. So all of the gameplays you're gonna see from me are on Hall of Fame. So when you see green windows for shots, and dunks, and layups, and defense, or whatever you're looking for.
That boy Curry looks slim, smooth,
Other
slim
people,
though.
You might see different size green windows. That's probably because they were playing on lower difficulties. I put it on the hardest difficulty the whole time so we could get a real read on what we're looking at. But as I said, we could not turn on shot feedback, which was
doesn't make sense.
Because the main thing I wanted to see after 2K26 was how is that new shot contest and hands up and everything that we talked about.
Like, did 2K got something to hide? Because if they're not letting you turn that John on, they trying to hide something already, bro. The year just started and they already trying to hide stuff, bro. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. This game is fries, bro. I'm gonna be honest, bro. They already hide stuff, gang. It's raps,
not being
bro.
able to turn on the actual shot feedback so we could see the visual feedback
of
the contest.
I thought it was all during the trailer. Maybe that was only for like the trailer.
It felt worse, this, that, and the third, but without the feedback, it's a lot of guessing games.
Yeah, like how you supposed to know like what you can shoot, what you can't?
Aggressive hands up versus passive hands up. The passive hands up, I felt like I was getting scored on anytime I tried to use it, even in the paint, on the perimeter, anywhere I used the passive with the right stick.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm the dribbling look dry, a little smooth right here. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, it look a little smoother, look a little bit less. What's it called? Not rigged, stiff. It looks a bit less stiff and janky. Hung,
the right stick,
little dribble by.
Talking about,
I like that.
It felt like it almost felt like a waste of time. Like the AI was scoring on me every time. Maybe that's just an AI thing. I'm not sure. You know what I mean?
Does dribbling have like some sort of potential here? Question mark.
But the aggressive hands up, that was something that I felt like it was a noticeable difference in terms of how many stops I was getting, perimeter and paint. It felt like the contest on the aggressive hands
that
up
brother
was
Kobe
much
head
better than the
shining
passive hands and paint. Felt like the contest on the aggressive hands up was much better.
Okay,
than
I mean
that's
so the game choppy.
You know, again,
are you talking about my stream? Are you talking about the game
without the feedback being on and seeing what the actual, you know, those new 8 stages.
The game is looking somewhat basically the same, just like maybe a little smoother, but that's about it.
Open, smothered, light contest, heavy contest, all the things they showed. in the news, without having that on, it's tough to be actually give you a good assessment, and that's disappointing because obviously I go into community day trying to get. I haven't played 2K since 2K22, but 2K say I'm interested in playing it. The main thing I wanted to see in the gameplay was the shot contest.
I don't know if I want to say expect a lot.
We could not see the shot contest in Play Now, Rucker Park. And
I'm watching this game and I'm not seeing like
our gameplay HUD. Right, we couldn't take the meter off. We couldn't put on the shot contest.
Choppy the game. But I ain't gonna lie.
The embargo lifts on the builder, my player gameplay, things like that.
Chat, all right, we're like a smooth 4 minutes in. I haven't seen big of a difference. All right, let me shut up. I'm gonna keep going, but I haven't seen much of a difference.
We could change the game.
The dribble drive is less choppy.
You will be able to see.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, that's the word I'm probably thinking. Choppy.
That side of the gameplay, I'm not allowed to show that side of the gameplay until tomorrow. So. I'm only allowed to speak on the gameplay here, and obviously, like I said, we could not put it on here. So that's about it. In terms of shot contest, that's about
it. Man, I ain't lying. I wish you would have caught the.
Let's take a break and talk about one of the new features, the step throughs. I'm not gonna lie. I like this. You can do it in the paint like that, like I just did with SGA.
Is there something that you're not impressed by? No hate, just asking.
You can do it any direction.
It just took a bit mid for like the past like 5 years or 7 years, however long.
It's a creative way to get to a bucket. It's just another thing to add to your.
2K hasn't been advancing.
We'll see how effective it is online.
Hey, cuz no. I better not hop in this game. And I say people hop stepping into a post from the top of the free throw line.
The mechanics behind it, I feel like.
Oh no. See, all right, 2K, this is what we're not about to do, bro. Hold on, let's go back for a second.
It's a creative way to get to a bucket.
Absolutely not.
To add to your bag. We'll see how effective it is online.
2K, I'm not playing these games, bro. I'm not doing that game. I promise you, if I hop in a park and I'm getting whooped because somebody keeps greening post hooks, not post fades. Even the post fades will still be annoying. This brother's greening post hooks from the top of the free throw line. I don't got time for that, bro. Don't blow me,
and
bro.
Whatnot, and what people can come up with.
These post hop shots,
the way it looks and the mechanics behind it, I feel like it's smooth. The way it works as you would think it should work, if that makes sense.
Are you really gonna get open from that? I gotta see how they work against the actual user.
I got a couple clips like the SGA one and stuff, but I didn't get as many as I wanted. So shout out to him for sending me these.
I don't know if this is actually gonna work though. That's the thing. Like,
against the actual
user,
things branch out. It's smooth. It really does look the way you would want it to, in my opinion.
We're not talking about looks, bro. We're talking about
triple threat.
This ain't gonna make a difference.
The reverse spin, like he's doing it with Kobe because it is like really some Kobe, some Kobe stuff. But it's just cool. I do really like this. A lot of times,
I ain't lie. I low-key thought this was a thing for a minute now. I mean, I didn't. Is this like actually like a new edition? I thought you could do this.
Yes, like I could get down with.
What am I tweaking?
I think it's gonna be. Oh my God, we're still hooking from the 3-point line. Jeez, Joey, we are. We're definitely going to see people
what is this?
And I think people that master it, it's going to be something crazy. Like, it's going to be a way that, like, I don't want to say bailout because obviously it takes skill. You have to be something crazy.
Gang.
I think it's going to be. Oh my God. This, yes. Like, I could get down with this, and I think it's going to be.
Nigga, he just greened that bit from the 3-point. Why can't you green a post hook from the 3-point line? Yeah, this game is doomed, bro. We're all doomed, bro. We're all doomed, bro. So they're trying to push out the post hop shots. I don't know if that's gonna be good. First, I seen the long mid range. I'm like, okay, that's terrible. From the 3,
like,
why is there even a green window, bro? You should barely even see the green. If that, you shouldn't even see no green.
I think it's gonna be
from the 3-point line.
The 3-point line. Jeez, Joey, we are we're definitely going to see people utilizing
this. Wilt hook it 3. No, I was Kareem, bro. This game is gonna blow me, bro. It's going to be a way
that, like, I don't want to say bailout because obviously it takes skill. You have to time it.
But like, it's going to be a way from the 3-point
line.
Okay.
Like a last, the defender played good D, or they like you're long running to the right and you pump fake a fade and they overplay and they jump instead of just like waiting or Kobe jabbing like a lot of people would do last year. Now, like, you could branch back into a step through into.
All right, bro. He keep talking all this about the post hop shot. I don't care about, bro. Can we get to something realer than that, bro? I ain't trying to hear all that, bro. Unless y'all care about it. I ain't trying to hear all none of that, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Like, definitely in casual modes, it'll definitely, rack and stuff. People are gonna get.
Bro, all right, come on.
All the way through the gather all the way to the finish, all the way through the full dunk, right? Yes, it does do that. I can confirm that, as you're going to see. All right, right here, Kobe driving on Steph, Euro step into the meter. Confirm that, as you're going to see. All right, right here, Kobe driving on Steph, Euro step into the meter.
Okay, I mean, that's kind of smooth.
Let's slow it down so you
didn't
can see the meter.
See what?
When he's between me and the hoop, it starts small. Then it even shrinks.
I ain't gonna lie, that's smooth. But I mean, I thought it was like that last year too, as in like the meter, you know what I'm saying, getting bigger, getting smaller.
Again, it felt like size mattered, like height matters in terms of finishing, and it's been like that for years.
Bro, this game, I ain't gonna lie, this game, like it ain't looking too well.
Here's a play now clip with Giannis. He's an absolute like his stats are cracked and he's 6'11" and all that, but he's stir. Now obviously it's
obviously that's on Donovan Mitchell, bro. But like
6'11" and all
brother,
that.
I ain't like break the game. Giannis back at it. What 2K was it? I ain't like 2K20. That brother Giannis was cheating. Was he cheating in 21 too? I don't know. But this 2K right here, bro, this brother finna be right back at it, bro. This man finna be cheating. You use Giannis against me, bro. I'm quitting the game and I'm taking it up. Shit like that, bro. I ain't finna deal with that 7 foot rim runner, bro.
Bigger slashers than smaller slashers. That's not to say smaller slashers couldn't dunk, but just, you know, I'm just comparing it to past 2Ks where definitely height mattered in terms of your green window on dunk meters. It's like that again.
I'm finna make me honest, bro. Did y'all see that one bit on Twitter that was cracked?
Yo, Eric, you know what I'm talking about? Smaller dunkers. But let's continue. Something else I noticed with finishing in general, but since we're talking about dunking, I'll relate it to dunking. In past years, I felt like interior, it mattered, but it definitely wasn't like a necessity. A lot of power forwards or centers were going, you know, low interior, and like as long as you just got between the guy and the hoop, you know, you could stop them very consistently. Even small guards, like in Pro-Am and stuff, they would swing down out of the corner and stop the other team's center. And
I like that move. I'll be spamming this move all day.
Down out of the corner.
Was this Devin Booker escape? No, I mean he's using Kobe, so never mind.
Even though, you know, it's a 6'4" guard with 25 interior and a 50 block, and the center's driving with, you know, really good finishing ratings, and it was just like if you got there, you got there, and it didn't really matter the ratings. On this game, it felt way different trying to dunk on Wembanyama or Dennis Rodman.
I mean, that I would hope so. It's Wemby. About time we actually had a brain.
Dunking on Steph Curry. Like, it almost felt like maybe because of that new wall-up badge, they're really trying to make like the interior rating matter because they want people to use that wall-up badge. I'm not really sure. But
see, this is like, I mean, this is AI, so this is not that big, but like,
they want people to use that wall-up badge. I'm not
really this game looked kind of same, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Something about Twitter.
Dunk meter size,
a dude had made like a build at Pro Day. That John was cracked, bro. It was a 7 foot build. That John was crazy.
But in this game, it definitely felt like the ratings were playing a bigger factor. And maybe that was because I was playing against the AI, and in full transparency, I don't play against
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm just keeping it a bug game. We're 9 minutes into this video, bro. Let's be honest. This game is dang near just a copy and paste, bro, with some updates at 2K26, bro. It's just copy and paste with updates, gang. Like, I'm not seeing the there's not that much, bro. Maybe they buffed some stuff. They literally just you might as well say they just implemented a patch to 26, gang. They done got us once again. This game, bro. Oh my gosh. Bro, 2K's doomed, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. We're never gonna get a good game, bro, ever, bro. Oh my gosh.
But
this job probably gonna be mid.
But for the most part, from what I felt playing the game, the community day version of the game, it felt like interior definitely had a big impact on how easy it was to finish on somebody or how difficult it was to finish on somebody. To go along with the other factors, of course, you know, momentum, angle, positioning. And it's not to say it's impossible to stop somebody going to the basket. I mean, this is Tyrese Maxey stopping Michael Jordan going to the basket.
Let me see.
To stop somebody going to the basket.
Rightfully so. There was help right there. So I mean, rightfully so.
Jordan going to the basket, and you know, Tyrese.
Did they add a foul baiting badge? I don't know. The only new thing they added was scoreboard.
It's not impossible. Obviously, your skill and the way that you play it and the angle you take and all, just like in the restricted area, and you were going downhill full speed at them, like you would put them in a poster and it would be greenable. I feel like in past years, like unless they were way under the hoop, like a poster, and it would be greenable.
Bro, he was a linebacker. They're gonna look.
Unless they were way under the hoop, like you'd get a decent window if they were way under the hoop. But if they were just like in the restricted area, a lot of times you would drive and like,
bro, I wish I could. Well, can we like see some play now? I'm not trying to see this Rico. You know what I'm saying? Blacktop, whatever street record, whatever street Giannis is. Street Kings, right? Some street. I don't know. No, I think it's Blacktop.
You know what I mean? I'm not getting.
Or just Record Park. This might be Record Park. I don't know. Don't get me wrong. Don't get mad at me if I'm wrong, bro.
It was definitely a noticeable difference in terms of they're just down there in the dead zone. You could just go up and boom on them, but. Again, like if Wemby was down in that dead zone, it felt like it would shrink. So I don't know. Maybe that's just because Wemby's 7'4". Maybe it's the interior rating. There's a lot of unknown. I don't know. Maybe that's just because Wemby's 7'4". Maybe it's the interior rating. There's a lot of unknowns, but overall the dynamic dunk meter definitely it was shrinking. Man. It was expanding. It was shrinking back down.
Dude, like
it was overall dunking. In my opinion, it felt really good. Like. Honestly, maybe even too good.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. This I gotta give it to Joe Knows, bro. This brother is really trying his best to make it sound like 2K did something. To like 2K even like actually changed the bro. I'm hearing a whole lot of hoopla. I barely heard actual changes that mean actually a good amount to me, bro. I'm hearing a whole lot of hoopla right now. This is the same 2K BS we done been playing for the past 5 years. We're cooked.
Different against the AIs, but let's move on. So since we're on the topic of dunking, let's talk about standing dunks, kind of big man, paint scoring, post scoring. I'm going to encapsulate it all into one section, all right?
Thank you.
We've seen a little bit of post scoring in this gameplay, like trying to post spins and stuff
gameplay,
with
bro.
Kobe, Jordan, LeBron. You'll probably see some
this
more
dude
as the
just,
gameplay goes
just
on.
got his
now, besides
PhD
Joey
in
post-hooking from the three-point line for the second year in a row at
like
what? The step-throughs are definitely something big men can utilize, but let's talk about paint mashing, right? Dead zone. Can you really mash something? This is Bam mashing and contact meter dunking with the standing dunk. But just for perspective,
it's because of nobody's guarding him. That's why.
Has a 50 block and a 50.
I was about to say.
Now on the flip side of it, check out this clip. Giannis going against Jason Tatum right here. Tatum's got 81 interior and just
that's just but
dunk and makes him miss the layup.
The dude's playing it just timed it, but he could easily
said was on like All-Star or Pro. So it's a lower difficulty than what I'm playing on. So like the green window size of like that layup.
Dang, that brother Derek White's head is shining.
But again, like check out, this is back-to-back possessions here. Joey's trying to just rim run through Tatum, and Tatum with 81 interior compared to that 50 we just saw for the guy in the Knicks. Like it's just a massive difference in terms of the animations you get. Like it's just
that's because you're not timed, bro. I ain't gonna lie, he has to be doing this on purpose, gang. Do you not see how fat that green window is, gang? You just simply not timing that, John. Come on, Joe. Come on. I see what you're doing, bro. I see what you're doing. Bro, it was literally just
push through, and then your meter growing because now you're at the wide open. It's just,
bro, I understand, bro. 2K, you get a little action with 2K, but keep it real. Come on.
We'll see when it's person on person. Obviously, like I said, take it with a grain of salt because it's against the AI, but it's just what we felt, and it's not that like. When somebody had high interior, was
bro, Chad, is it even worth even watching this whole video? This dude is literally just yapping about a whole lot of nothing.
Earlier in this game, where like Giannis was in the dead zone and I dunked on him with Kobe, it still matters for sure. But the point of this is just talking about meter dunking, driving, standing, paint mashing, and then also interior defense. And it just the overall feeling was interior mattered more than it has in past years. So moving on, let's
literally said that, bro. Didn't they say that last year? Or am I tweaking? Didn't they say that before the game dropped last year? And interior was the same.
Layups also felt,
if not worse,
really good. And this is the perfect time to talk about it. So let's slow this down. Again, it's against Steph, who has low interior and he's smaller.
Obviously, that's how it's been. All right, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Ladies and gentlemen, if you not watch the 5v5 gameplay breakdown by Joe Knows, bro, I'm only 13 minutes in the video, but I can tell you, bro, I'm gonna tell you the summary. So basically, gang, 2K barely did anything. They just changed some small stuff, bro. A lot of things are obvious, like going up for a layup against a smaller guard or trying to dunk on a smaller guard is obviously going to be way easier to do. And you're going to be a lot capable more of doing that than dunking on the center or going up on the actual plane protector, bro. It's just a whole lot of small changes, bro. It's just 2K26 V2, bro. Some patches in that John. This John ain't much of a difference, bro. Like this man is
but this
obviously it should be easy game. It's a point guard. It's
Curry.
Kobe
I
on.
just want to be clear, whether it's dunking, layups, it's not impossible to get stops without, you know, a high interior. Like right here, another Kobe versus Steph clip. He beats me to the spot.
He's showing us stuff that's been like this for the past years. Like, stop showing me this. There's not much to show, so I don't blame him, but he got to show some. He got to crank him some way.
It's a human being is going to be different. But I'm just talking effectiveness, green window size, things like that. Like even the computer, there's times where I feel like in past 2Ks, I could bait them into a layup and then just block it, and it was
you literally just ran by a user literally like not too long ago.
If you have a high layup rating, your player will like automatically try to avoid the shot blocker's hand. Like definitely your player will like automatically try to avoid the shot blocker's hand.
What? No,
and like definitely notice that. Like I'm trying to chase some of these gameplays in Blacktop. I'm trying to like let Steph go for a layup and then try to chase him down with LeBron, who has like legend high flying denier, and like no, like I definitely got a couple, but like there was a lot of possessions where like
yo LP was good, my boy,
and lay it up, and it just overall layups felt really effective. Everyone that I talked to, the time on
Chad, bro, I don't know if I can take any more of this. Hey, what quarter is a Texas 95 and 99 I can't take no more.
And obviously Steph Curry has high layup. Like most of the players in the play now that we were using and Rucker we were using have really high layup ratings, so that could also be a factor. But everyone that I talked to, obviously can't talk about the my player stuff. I was about to slip up and break embargo, so chill. But everyone that I talked to,
the game does look a little better in play now. I don't know if it's because just camering or lighting. I don't know what's going on. It looks a little bit better. Not too much, but just a little bit.
Park, rec, pro-am, all that stuff. But that
bro, get off the floor, bozos.
From playing against the AIs in these game modes. So let's move on. Next thing to discuss. Let's talk about shooting in general. All right, mids, threes, fades, pop jumpers, spin jumpers. Let's talk about all that stuff, okay?
Bro, we might get on that.
Middies definitely felt a lot easier to green than threes. Threes, obviously, you could green. You already seen a few in that Rucker Park, but let's talk about this, bro.
5 minutes.
You can't see the contest, but under his feet, the defense thing registers red, so like it's definitely like the defender is bothering me, and I just right over him and green it. So definitely making contested shots are still possible.
Dang.
It's also a little tough to assess shooting because I could not take
wait. Hold on.
My shot.
He looking smacking you Johns in their mouth
with the shot meter, but to me it just like I gotta have my meter off so that I can really like feel right. And the fact that you couldn't see shot contests also really affects like what's a good shot, what's a bad shot. Obviously the easy, what's the obvious ones you could tell, but it's like on 2K26 there's a lot of shots.
Why is he missing that?
Feedback on you would look.
Why is he missing that?
Oh, that was a bad shot, and then it registers open. So the shot contest system matters a lot in terms of assessing shooting.
Why is he missing
that? The fact that again it was really frustrating in my opinion. The fact that we couldn't see the shot feedback in these modes was just it made
bro, we got 11 more minutes. Chat, is this worth to keep on going, bro? There's not much going on.
We're talking about ratings mattering.
This man is literally talking about a whole bunch of stuff that's low-key relevant.
We're talking ratings matter. I mean, that's Michael Jordan. He's got high steal, right? This is prime MJ. He's got high steal, and the ball goes through me. Prime.
I like that move right there. I like how he flows. You know what I'm saying? When you do that cross, I ain't gonna lie.
Different, but I feel like in those instances, there's no way I'm not dislodging the ball. Like the first one, it didn't even make him bobble it. Tyrese just kept dribbling through me, and the second one I showed, he bobbled it a little, which then ended up putting me behind him, and he got a wide open three. I got mixed reviews from people when I talked to them about
too much James Small.
In my opinion, they were still really inconsistent, and I felt like those two clips are perfect examples. Even the clip they showed in the trailer, the gameplay trailer where they showed Kevin Durant, I'll put it on the screen right here. Like I don't know, like in my opinion, you should dislodge the ball there. Like you're rewarding a bad decision by the ball handler by allowing him to get away with that. Perimeter defense as a whole, though, overall, it felt more sticky, more bumpy. Like
I ain't gonna lie, but there's a whole lot of hoopla, bro. The game looking good, but we gonna play that, John. See you on the 26th. We got a little bit more gameplay up in this, John. Hold on, chat. We got a little bit more.
About 3.5 minutes in.
Got some play now action going on.
Here's Hart.
Good blocks. Okay.
Off the glass.
Yeah, good luck. Giannis can close space.
kick. Good luck. Giannis can close space.
I mean, that's realistic, bro. I mean, it is only Landry Shamet in the paint. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. Keep going. Who the heck is D. Smith? Who the heck is that? That's a good D. Hold on. Bro, all right. Okay, all right. We're just making it known now. This brother is patched from wagers. This brother Giannis is cheating. No, he cannot. And I mean, this brother cannot be playing. You can't choose him, bro. He finna be running and dunking on every single body, cuz. You can't do that. What do you think they could add that could save the game? I just need to feel like they need to like just change like the motion style. I feel like. Well, I don't know. Maybe I don't. That's a great question. I gotta sit on that one. Gee, this is pre-record on the game.
Scanning the floor. Here's Towns.
Size and shooting is very, very tough to deal with.
Andre Drummond's checked in for the Knicks. Mikal
I think this is all I need to see, bro.
Bridges comes in for Jalen.
I think this is just all I need to see at this point, game. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. It's fun to be one of those kind of games. I'm just watching Giannis run down, hit one across the speed.
Well, since 1980, only 4 teams had ever defied that prediction to win it all. Until last season, the Knicks, with their late season run to the title, became the 5th.
Terrific report. Hey, Shams, thank you very much.
Yeah, hold on. What?
You don't want to blow. You're right at the cup.
Here's Giannis with the drive.
Yeah, remember that.